Mental Health Monday.
And then,
Mental Health
come to the website.
Monday. Hello, and welcome to Mental Health Mondays, where we talk about advocacy, ending stigma, and providing you with resources and general knowledge about mental health. If you have a suggestion on what you want me to talk about and Brian to shoot, put it down in the comments and we will make good of our promise. We did have a suggestion over the weekend that was speaking about ADHD, so that will be coming as soon as I do all of my research. So yeah, today, however, we're going to piggyback off last week where we talked about advocacy, and I mentioned big A and little a advocacy. Those are two things we previously talked about a little bit. Big A advocacy being community advocacy, being group advocacy and legislation. Little a advocacy being the person, you. Advocating for yourself or advocating for a single other person. Now, there are some basic principles that we like to look at when we look at advocacy. Basic advocacy principles are: know the issue. Have a clear understanding of the individual that you're dealing with or the thing that the individual is dealing with, right? Have a clear understanding of maybe what depression is, what anxiety is, what their specific illness or disorder or situation is. Communicate and actively listen is really, really important. Hear what the other person is saying and really digest it and let it sink in, right? It's really, really important that you communicate with the individual and know what they need. Research. Find out as much as you can about the situation at hand. Always a good idea. Plan. Create an advocacy plan. So, hey, you want me to advocate for you? What does that look like? Let's talk. How can we make this happen? Another thing you can do is recognize weaknesses. Know your weaknesses, know the weakness of whom you're dealing with, and talk. Help identify what the specific weaknesses are, especially in your community. Know the system. Know the system that you're dealing with. Know what insurances you need to take. Know what resources are available to you and at your disposal. Assert yourself. Remember that you are advocating for yourself at the end of the day. This could be life or death for the person that you're dealing with, and it could be life or death for you. So it's really, really important to advocate for yourself. And the last one I want to talk about is be creative and get creative, right? Because advocacy, like I said in the previous video, can be difficult. It's great to get creative on what things that you can do to advocate for yourself and others. Now to specifically look at little a, which is advocating for yourself. This is where it comes in to be a little bit more of a difficult process because of the fact that when we are struggling with mental health, the hardest thing it is to do is to get up out of bed and know that we need to do something for ourselves. Advocating for yourself can be really, really difficult, and sometimes it can be extremely scary. But knowing that you're working towards something better can make all of the difference. Some resources that you can use to get started, if you're looking for a therapist or psychiatrist in your area, Psychology Today is a great tool that you can utilize to search for psychologists, psychiatrists, even support groups in your area. If you do need therapeutic assistance, there are other options out there. One I have used in the past is Open Path Collective. You pay a one-time fee, and then you can search for your psychologist and then pay anywhere from $30 to $80 for your therapy. Another thing that you can do to advocate for yourself, if you do have a primary care physician, talk to them and just let them know, hey, I'm feeling kind of down. I would love to get in touch with a psychiatrist or a therapist. They will print you out a list of people they're connected to or people that are within your insurance. Get on message boards, forums, reach out to community supports, look into your community or find a community connection to connect you to different resources within your environment, and really just try your best to get the help that you deserve, because we all deserve to heal, we all deserve to be happy, and it's going to be hard work, I'm not gonna lie, but it is so worth it. You can get there too. There is hope at the end of the day, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If you need any additional resources, please feel free to reach out in the comments. If you are a part of the Cincinnati community, and the Recovery Center of Hamilton County can help you out with that. If you're not in the Cincinnati community, I would urge you to get connected to your own community resources. That's all for our advocacy today. Join us next week as we talk about a brand new topic, which we haven't decided yet, so you're just gonna have to come back and find out what it is. If you want to learn more about the Recovery Center of Hamilton County and what we do here in the Cincinnati area, you can find out more at recoverycenterhc.org. Thanks for watching. See you next Monday. Pow, pow. Are you just sitting here and watching me do something stupid? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.